Nashville. Was it inspiring for you, or was it a little bit intimidating?
Oh my God, no. I was so inspired. I was ready to go. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to get inducted here and I'm going to play. I mean, no, I'm already talking about going back. And I actually, I became a member of the Recording Academy this year, and I actually belong to the Nashville chapter. So I picked
congratulations. That's cool.
Chapter on purpose so that I could go back.
You know, a good time is in the summer during the AMC or during the Country Music Fest.
Yep.
So maybe I'm sure we'll be set up doing interviews there. So you need to stop by and see me.
Awesome.
You need to make sure you're there.
I will make plans now.
I might be able to get you a T-shirt. See, it's worth it. Cool. It's worth it just to get the T-shirt, right?
Yep, it sure is.
Thank you for going along with that. I appreciate it. Okay, now, I do want to play one of your songs starting out, and I want you to give me a little bit of insight on it before I play it, because I think that's why people listen to this stuff. You know, they can go to your site or they can go wherever and hear your music, but they want to get some insight. You know, they want to know kind of where it came from. Now, do you write your own stuff, or do you co-write, or how does all that work?
Everything that I've released to date has been written by me only.
Okay, that gives you cool points.
That does give me cool points.
Now, okay, so the first one I'm going to play, and this one's called Fall Apart. All right?
Yep.
Now, where did this come from? What's it about?
So, you know, this one's quite interesting because originally when I wrote it, I had the engineer that I was working with told me that it was very similar to another song that was released many years ago, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston and, you know, originally done by Dolly Parton.
Right.
You know, it's not about anything in particular other than like a breakup song where, you know, the girl sees the guy on the street and, you know, she's going to try and stand tough and not let her ex see her all upset, which is basically the fall apart for you part of it. But when we were recording it, because it was so similar to, I Will Always Love You, I actually ended up messing around with the time signature on it and changed a couple of things so that we would get this like 50s, 60s style vibe type of thing, because we thought that was cool because retro happened to be in at the moment. So that's...
See, I can kind of pick a little bit of that out of a lot of your stuff.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I sometimes sit there and say I think I was born in the wrong era.
But I dig it. I was thinking, and I just noticed this on your bio too, just a couple of minutes ago. That you've actually got a Christmas single out.
I do.
Is it a full album?
No, it's just a single.
And I was thinking, when I was listening to your music earlier this morning, I was thinking, man, I would love to hear her do a Christmas album.
There's a Christmas song.
Okay.
I haven't done the album yet, but I can put that on my list.
See, yeah, that would be good. That would be good. And I need to do some Christmas shows, so maybe I can have you back sometime.
Hey, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that.
We can have a little virtual fireplace and, do the whatever you do.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Fall Apart, and this is Nicki Kris right here on the Kris Top program.
I was walking down a lonely street, not looking ahead of me as I passed the corner, saw you
That is such a good song. It makes me smile, and it does. It takes me back to I guess the Four Seasons kind of music. I couldn't think of any women right off the top of my head, but I mean you get what I'm saying.
I certainly do, and that was the intent. So I guess I've done my job.
Yeah, I mean I can almost see the video for that too. Have you made any videos yet?
I haven't made any official videos. That is something that I really want to do, but I haven't really found the time or found anybody that I'm interested in working with. So it's
Sure.
I've got some live videos on my YouTube site, and then I have a lyric video, couple of cover videos, things like that.
Now, how often do you perform live?
Up until recently, I actually really wasn't performing live, was mainly doing just studio work. So I've started to get some shows, and I'm actually going to be performing in December for Tunes for Tots. I do support Tunes for Tots. It's a great organization. Music for children, raising money for charities for children. So,
well, good for you. Like it raises money for different charities, or what is it about?
Yeah, I mean, they're actually out. They often are out at Opry Mills. There's a group that goes out there quite often, but it's depending upon the mall area, because we do perform in malls. Most of the malls actually do have their own children's charity that they support. So we generally go with their charity, or we do Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Well, that's really cool stuff. So that makes me like you even more. Now, when you go out and you do these live performances and you sing things like "Fall Apart," do guys just come up to you afterwards and are like, I think I love you?
No.
Do they do that?
No, they don't.
I mean, do girls do it? I don't know. I mean, it is 2014. I have to ask.
Yeah, I know. No, they don't either.
Okay. I'm just curious. Are you blushing?
Yeah, I am.
Now, are you in a relationship presently, or are you single?
No, I'm married.
You're married. How long have you been married?
Ooh, a long time.
A long time.
Gosh, I think we just hit 16 years.
16 years. Now, is your husband very supportive with what you're doing?
Yeah, he is. I think it was little different for him in the beginning. It's kind of like, what are you doing?
Now, when you guys got together at first, had you already given up on your dream for a while, or were you still pursuing it when you two met?
No, I was still pursuing it.
So he knew that you had that in you.
Yes.
For sure. So, well, it's good. I mean, that he's being supportive. I mean, and when I guess when your life does a 180, it takes a little bit of adjustment, I would think,
yeah,
in the beginning.
Absolutely. That would, anything in that regard, anybody would need time for adjustments.
Sure. Okay, now, I have a very important question to ask you. And
yes.
I ask this of everybody, so I'm not picking on you. Oh, wait, actually, I've got another one, too, that I want to throw out there first. Do you have a dorky picture of yourself that you can send to me?
Do I have a dorky picture of myself?
Yes, and when I say that, I say it as a term of endearment.
I recently posted a picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's kind of dorky. I'm hugging a tree.
Well, dorks can be tree huggers too, so that's fine.
I have one that I'll find something.
If you will tweet that to me, I'll put it on the Wobble Wall. It's the Dork Hall of Fame, and then we'll link that to your Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, and then people can go and make fun of it. I mean, talk about it. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Now, my question for you is this. Now, if you could have any superhero power, any at all, what would that power be?
So I was thinking about this. I think I'd like invisibility.
Now, are you being pervy?
No.
You can't tell me if you didn't have that power, you wouldn't walk into the men's locker room at least once.
Oh, I probably would.
Well, okay.
I'm not afraid to admit that.
Sure. Okay. So if you had the power of invisibility, how would you use it?
I actually would try and use it for good. So, if I saw someone doing something, maybe somebody was robbing a bank.
Right.
I'd follow them and then let the authorities know where they were located, of course.
So it would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool. I mean, wouldn't you know how everybody says, I wish I was a fly on the wall?
Yeah.
Well, you could be the fly on the wall and no one would ever know you were there.
Absolutely. I think I'd rather be invisible than be a fly on the wall.
Well, you know what I mean.
Right. I know what you mean. But yeah, you're right. Now, okay. If people want to stalk you or if they want to find out more about you or listen to your music, where are some places they can go to do that?
So I am my official website is nickikris.com. I am on Twitter at Nicki Kris. I am on Facebook, Nicki Kris Music, Google Plus, Spotify. Pretty much, if you went out and Googled Nicki Kris, you'd probably find everything.
Okay. Now, if somebody wants to buy one of your songs, how do they do that?
Well, there's links directly off my website. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Music. You can buy from any major digital retailer out there, even Xbox, anywhere that you get your music from, should be there.
And I want to say this, and I say this, I'm very, very passionate about it. If you guys love what you're hearing from Nicki, it's so important that you go out and you buy the music. Don't steal it, because there's a ton of software out there that you can purchase, or you may already have it, where you can go and just download the music for free or record it for free or whatever. Don't do that, because if you do, what's going to happen is I'm going to get Nicki and her husband, and we're going to stalk you down.
That's right.
We're going to stalk you and we're going to hurt you really bad. So don't do that. And all you really got to do is skip Starbucks for a day, and they could buy like almost all your songs.
Yeah, pretty much. And I actually use that quite a bit. That analogy is, a Starbucks cup of coffee will get you the EP. I have an album out before the EP. That one I think is a little bit higher because it's a bigger album. It's a full-length album. But, yeah, I mean, it's,